from here. Good evening. So we are live today. As I promised, we're going on a 90 days journey at a stretch. 90 days free classes at a stretch. Thank you for some responses yesterday. Though you did not know, now that you have known that we are going on 90 days classes, free classes on investment, please make sure you participate in this exercise. You know how you can participate? You can join when I'm live. You can come on, join me. I'll add you. You can send chats. You can send like. You can comment. And these things will make YouTube to carry this video to other people. Okay. Then, and it will also encourage me to do more, to know that what I'm doing is being noticed and is being appreciated. Okay? You know that when somebody has information, it's a treasure. A lot of mistakes that some people have made today is because of ignorance. Though it is said that it's not an excuse to the law, but in real life, ignorance is causing a lot of problems. And sometimes you don't really blame people so much. They were not exposed to the knowledge that they needed to solve the problems that they had problems with. So today we want to go on this topic. This topic is hot. It's hot. I know that some people now are saying, let us hear what she's going to say. I'm not afraid of what I'm going to say. I am very, very convinced of what I'm going to say because I'm a consultant in this industry by way of knowledge of the industry, by way of the trends, by way of my researches, personal researches, and by way of the experiences I have got, and by way of the news, different news that I hear. So I'm an authority in this industry. I sleep real estate, I dream real estate, I chat real estate, I wake up in the night, I'm talking real estate, in the day I'm talking real estate, I'm listening real estate, I don't watch movies, real estate is my movie, so I've given it enough time for myself and for the benefit of you, my viewers. Today we're discussing about how to buy safe in Lagos. Lagos! Some people will say, did she say Lagos? She should not say nothing because I'm not going to hear anything. I just implore you to just hold on. Hold on. Even though in some quarters today they say knowledge is not power anymore. But knowledge is good. Knowledge helps. Get this knowledge here today and then take a decision. Our aim is to help you to make informed decisions whenever it comes to real estate investments. We don't want you to make decisions sheepishly. We don't want you to make decisions that are old-fashioned. Okay, we want you to be on the current level of knowledge when you're making your decisions. All right? Okay, if you're just scrolling by and you come across this channel today, Olive Rich Homes, this is a channel where we educate people on how to invest in real estate in Nigeria. For now, for 12 states of Nigeria, safe, sound, to be able to sleep well. Even if you've had bad experiences before, do not let your past experience mar your future or your current opportunities to invest safely in real estate. That is our advice. If you have had bad experiences before, if you've heard some of your friends, relatives, colleagues tell you of their bad experiences in real estate before, do not let that is in the past. Do not let it debar you from making a profitable and beneficial real estate investment for yourself or for your family in future. All right? Taken? Now, just let us pause. You know what you've got to do now? Just click on the subscribe button so that you will be hearing this kind of information on daily basis, at least for now to 30 days. It's a challenge. We are going on a 30 days challenge on real estate training. I would like to connect this live broadcast um, to my Facebook and my Instagram pages. I need more information, please, on how to do that. I'm not a guru in tech. I am just learning. Let me know how to connect this, because I know that some people can connect one live broadcast to other channels at the same time, so that as I'm broadcasting here on YouTube, my followers on Instagram and on Facebook will also be hearing me at the same time. Please, I need that knowledge. If you have the knowledge, just send the knowledge to me. I want to get that knowledge too. I want to also know. I want to also learn. Thank you in advance. So now, talking about investment in Lagos to be safe, a lot of people have had ugly experiences, and my heart goes out to such people. Just yesterday or just today, some hours ago, yeah, I I just ran into somebody online on Instagram crying. Somebody from the diaspora crying, crying on air that a particular real estate company for some years now um, have not given him his allocation, and that he spent like 40 million naira buying property from that estate, and years have passed by. He has not been given allocation, and they are not even helping. He was even calling out on the MD of that real estate company. Wow, what a shame. In fact, he said that where he's staying in overseas, he's not comfortable at all. He was showing where he was staying that he had to use all his life savings, life earnings to buy that land from that company. But up to today, he has not gotten the allocation and he's not happy. And that wasn't the whole thing, that the MD of the estate is not picking calls. If at all he picks calls, he will just be rude and say that nothing will happen. Wow. I felt stabbed in my heart. I was imagining, assuming this is somebody that I know, imagine the pain. Even if I don't know this person one on one, I still felt the pain. I still felt his pain. So what we are doing on this channel is to educate you on ways, measures you can take to avoid having a similar experience in your life. And if peradventure you have ever had such an experience, then you can do one or two things to help you to either remedy the situation, reduce the pain, or help you to maybe get a solution. Yes, some of these conditions, all hope is not lost. Okay, now, especially those people from the east, you keep saying, some of you will say, I will never buy anything from Lagos again. What is your reason? You say you have a friend that bought, and um, one, allocation was not given. Two, government collected the place. Three, government demolished the building. In fact, one person told me that the person he knows just packed in that day, that very day. Then the following morning, as they woke up, Caterpillar was already in the vicinity. And small time they started demolition. Hi, too painful. Too painful. So today I'm telling you that you can avoid these things. They are avoidable. Some people have had these problems because one, they didn't know they can avoid it. They didn't ask. They didn't make enough, take enough knowledge. They didn't, you know, do their due diligence well. One of the due diligence you do is to search out the property you want to buy. I always emphasize this in all my videos. Search. You know how to search. If you don't know how to search, send me a message. Ask me, how do I search? Or I want to search. Okay? If you bought the place before now, okay, you can you can give me the address, send me somebody, let me go and help you and get the site, and then we'll send it to Lausa for search. You just pay little money for them to search it, okay? Then if you see that something there is difficult, then we'll advise you on what to do. But if you see that it's something easy, we'll also advise you on what to do. That's number one. Number two, if you are not a Yoruba person or a Lagos person and you are afraid to buy, let me tell you one thing today. Even Yoruba people or Lagos people are not spared if they buy land at the wrong place. Yes, it's not about being outside of Yoruba or outside of Lagos. The moment you buy land at the wrong place, you go in for the penalty. Okay? I'm telling you now that Yoruba people who buy land at the wrong place, they are also paying for it. Either they forfeit their land, or they are going to court, or they are going to the land registry or government, you know, registries, land and this and that, and trying to see what they can do. Or they are going to court. So it's not a matter of you're not being a Yoruba person. So that notion is wrong. It's wrong. And let me tell you, no matter the state where you come from, if you buy land at the wrong place at that state, the story is the same. Let me tell you something. I have somebody who bought land in Imo State. The place he bought that land, high, sweetest place in the capital. Do you know what? It was a wrong land. And the person, when he got ready to go and develop that land, when he got there, something else has happened there. Yeah, what happened there was so great that I couldn't help but cry. But because he knows he has lost that land. Then you're trying to make some trouble. This is my land, this is my receipt, this is my document. The government of the place said, oh, you trespassed? If you make noise any further, we'll get you arrested and imprisoned. The guy ran for his dear life. Yes, he bought Imo State government land in Owerri. Do you see that? And it's somebody from Imo State. Yeah. Now let me tell you another one. Let me just bust your brain now. Just recently, very, very recently, somebody I know in this Yoruba land bought land, built on it, resides on it after many years. The king of the area sent a circular to the whole community under his rulership that everybody should tender the receipt by which they bought land from the community, from the head, and he must see the signature or thumbprint of the community head as at the time they bought it, either the Oba or the Bale of the community. And failure to produce that, you forfeit both your land and your building, or else, if you can pay within 20, 25 days, no, 20 days, if you can pay the fine of 1 million naira, then he can issue you a receipt and or a stamp, an official seal that you are entitled to own that possession. Did you see that? I'm talking of Yoruba king telling Yoruba subordinates to come back and rebuy the land from him if they have bought it from somebody else. So people that bought from somebody else and somebody else and somebody, there must be somebody that bought from the king before the person decides to sell to other buyers, okay, or maybe investors. When we say buyers, we mean people that buy one plot, two plots, they are buyers. But people that buy in acres, we call them investors, right? Because no single individual can live in an acre. So you invest in acre by buying acres. But one plot, two plots is for a residential purpose. So how do you see that now? Hmm? How do you see that? Have you known that this kind of things exist? So why are you head bent on saying that you can't buy anything in Lagos because you are not from Lagos State? You can't buy anything in Lagos because you are not a Yoruba person. Do you now see? Nobody is safe if you buy a wrong land. So play safe. Buy the right land that you are meant to buy. That's point number one. Point number two, if you're buying a property in Lagos, there are this is another thing you can do to play safe. When you're buying that land, buy land that will give you allocation before you finish your payment. Oh yes, it is possible. If you need one, consult me. I'll give you an estate that will give you allocation